these 2 videos a week where I get to talk to you in the morning time, and it's a bonus video. So much work is going into my videos, and I thank you so much for all of you who are supporting me and who are noticing the big difference. It is a work of love, and I really enjoy making the videos for all of you, and it's just the journey I am on right now in my life. And I want to share with you a little bit of a show and tell, I guess you could say. Every couple months I save up enough money to go on eBay and find something that I really enjoy, that is not just a fleeting enjoyment. In other words, something that I could use for a very long time. A couple years ago, more like 5 years ago, my husband bought me Gentle Spirit magazine. I have, I think 7 or 8, I think it's 8 of them, and I bought them from Cheryl. Those of you who understand and know all about the homeschooling magazine, and I can't find it anywhere. I wish they would have that in the internet archives where I could read it online, but they don't have anything. And I'm always on the lookout for vintage things that were back when homemakers were at home, and traditional things and old-fashioned things. And well, I stumbled across something really neat. And 99.9% of all of my eBay experiences have been absolutely wonderful. And this one is by far the best one. So what you do is, you bid on things, or they have a price, a set price. And I got these. Can't find them anywhere else, because I was looking to see if I could find even more of them. Making It Home. Now this was back in the 80s, and it came from Kentucky. And this is a little bit like Gentle Spirit. It is a publication that was for homeschooling moms, stay-at-home moms, and I am in love with these magazines. But what was really neat about it is you buy them by the piece, but she happened to have a sale on them before I even seen it, and I snatched 3 of them up because I had the money saved. And then out of the blue, I received another $8 to buy the 4th one, and then there was 1 left, and I just had it on my little area where I'm watching it and seeing if, when I save enough money, I was going to get the other one. Well, she gave me a message and said she is going to give me the other one. She didn't even know that I was, waiting, to have enough money to get it. And she gave me it. She gave it to me. I have these 5 copies of Making It Home. And I can't wait to share with you. I will share with you these. I wish there was a way that I could find them online, that you could read them for yourself. I never heard of it, but I'm always on the lookout on eBay. Like, I'll type in homemaker magazine, old homeschooling magazines, and I love that publications that were made by private people. Children, there was different ones that children were like 13 and had newsletters, and I don't know, have you ever heard of this? So I have Crowned with Silver. I have a bunch of them. I have The King's Daughters, which I got at the thrift store many years ago. I have Gentle Spirit, and I have those, and now I have these. I love reading. I love reading all the time, and I love getting ideas. So somebody asked me a question. Well, actually, they ask me this all the time. How in the world do you come up with video ideas? I don't come up with video ideas from other people's channels. Not at all. All of my ideas, I will be honest and tell you, they come from books. And the books are always older books. Oh, I should say almost always older books. They're not new books. I love the 70s, the 80s. I love the 50s, the 40s. So I have these coming, and then I have 3 of, I think it's called Housewife or something from the 50s. I can't wait. No, those were secular. These are Christian based, and all of these are Christian based that I have got. And it's me, it's all I can say. It's just things that I enjoy, and it's just things that I noticed that ever since I was 5 years old, I enjoy the same things I always did. And I enjoy reading things like this. I love Amish, nonfiction, of course. I don't read fiction things. And I love scented crayons and markers and paper and stickers, and I've never changed. And have you? Of course, I don't walk around with Cabbage Patch dolls, and I don't walk around with things like that, but I just love drawing and journaling and all of these things, and I just love making my videos. I am so happy in my little corner of the internet world. You know, there's room for everyone on the internet, and I am just so happy with the little corner that I have created on the internet. Because it's just fun for me. It gives me a lot of peace and happiness, and just all of your comments. Thank yous for all of you who clicked on the hype button. The hype button is only on the cell phone, from what I understand. I don't have a cell phone, and I don't use a cell phone. We have one emergency phone that our children know the number to it, but we don't use the phone. So I don't know much about it. And when you say you hyped my button on it, I don't know what that even means, except for I was told that means it helps my channel. And let me tell you what, there's a lot of fishies in the sea right now on YouTube, and any little bit you can do to help me make my little corner a little bit bigger on the internet. Actually, these were from 2006. And if anybody has these and want to sell them, or anybody knows where I can get these, let me know. But they look a lot older than that. They look like they're from the 90s. And what it says on here is rediscovering the power of homemaking. And that is what I'm rediscovering. So this one's about leaving debt behind. This one doesn't have any saying. This one is the home management binder, which you know me, I love all the binders that I have. And then this one is making it home in Alaska. And so much fun. Well, everyone, this is a short video because it is a Friday morning video for all of you, and I cannot wait for tonight's video. I think you'll enjoy it, and I cannot wait for some really special things coming up on my channel. When I say they're special, it's special things that I enjoy, and I know so many of you do. And I can't wait to see you guys, and I can't wait to next week. I never was one to keep secrets very well. And I'm just really excited for next week because I am editing those videos and getting them out to you. My videos are only about 7 days apart now. So it's like, I gotta get these videos up and get them edited and get them all out to all of you in a very timely manner. And I am doing that. And I've been doing a lot of extra work and a lot of things just to get myself ready for wintertime, decluttering and all kinds of things. And it's just, I really have a lot of energy right now. The weather is turning cooler, which makes me happy because I love the autumn. I love spring and autumn. Not so big of a fan of a winter. And summer, it's okay, but it just gets so hot. But what are you working on? What's something that's bringing you happiness today? You know, so many times it's easy to say, you know, what's getting you down today? You know, what's not right today? What's wrong in the world today? But what is giving you happiness today? I think if we spin it around and turn it around and talk about things that we're thankful for and that encourages us, I think our view of everything will be so much better. And it might be a Pollyanna approach. Pollyanna was a storybook character, and there was movies, and she was always, you know, happy and, you know, smiles and the dimples and the braided red hair. But it is an approach to life that can really make you change your thought process. And, you know, even the Bible says laughter is like good medicine, and being happy and finding things. For a man speaketh so what is in his heart. That's Tessie's terminology for what's in your heart, you will speak. And the Bible talks about that all the time. You know, what you are inside will come out outside. And I'm really focusing on more of not complaining and finding the silver lining in everything. And it's a challenge sometimes, especially when you don't feel like doing some things and you know you got to get them done. But I think that if we change our personality and our perspective. When we change our perspective, it will change our personality, is what I meant to say. So when you change your perspective on things, your personality will reflect on what you are changing from the inside. And it's a work in progress. I have a lot of flaws. Did you know that? Did you know I have a lot of flaws in life? But I'm working on them, and I'm striving to be all that I can be. And I thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again tonight. I cannot wait when the sun goes down and I can turn my oil lamps up high, because it's time for the oil lamps, people. One time a subscriber said to me, I'm here for the oil lamps, Tessie. Well, guess what? You're going to be seeing a lot of them, even more so than you ever did before. And it's time to get the lamps out and start reading and get encouraged and find out, can I put these books into video? That's what I told the woman after I paid for them and everything. I thanked her for giving me the free book, and I told her what my channel name is, and I said, I want to bring these books back to life. So let's see if we can do it. One chapter at a time. Oh my, the books, all the books that I am reading right now. It'll take a lifetime to get them done. But who cares? If it takes a lifetime. I couldn't think of any other better way to spend my time than with all of you. Bye, everybody. Over the back gate. Some helpful tips and ideas. All-purpose cleaner video coming. The true happiness is a conscious decision. Isn't that true? The genuine profit of home sweet home. Choosing home. No apologies. Some good topics I see in the future.